Okay, so it's February 24th, I believe, 2017. We are in a town called New River, Arizona, which is the Phoenix Metro, but way up north. And we're going to do a quick exterior walkthrough of a 1990 Cadillac Coupe DeVille special edition with just under 95,000 miles at this point. It's 94,775 miles. But since I do drive this vehicle occasionally, mileage will continue to increase. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk around, and I know the videos usually tend to be kind of shaky, so we'll do just a quick exterior walk around, and then we will hone in on some of the exterior imperfections. So the paint is in excellent shape. The roof is brand new, just done. The original roof was, the vinyl roof was showing some signs of wear, had some rips in it. It was originally kind of a yellow color that matched the body color of this Cadillac. After trying a few different options, I decided to actually go with this grayish color, which I think looks much better, and it really gives this Cadillac a very unique color combination. To be honest with you, I think this Cadillac in any other color, in my honest opinion, would just not look as sharp as this one does, and this Cadillac definitely turns heads everywhere. It does have the gold trim. The paint is all original, however, as we get closer, you'll see that the driver's door may have been repainted at some point, and there is a blemish that we will hone in on there too that was at one point definitely repainted, but I don't know the extent of what the damage may have been. And yeah, so we'll come a little bit closer here. If you're hearing kind of a buzzing sound, that's the air suspension refilling itself. The air suspension does work. The paint on this car is in excellent condition. As I mentioned, the roof, vinyl roof, is brand new. Unfortunately, we do see some clouds in the sky. I usually like to do these videos when there are some clouds in the sky, because you could really see the reflection off this paint. So the paint is in excellent condition. The car has been really thoroughly detailed, but it was in excellent shape already. But I did have it clayed, then a coat of polish, a coat of glaze, and then a coat of wax, and then a coat of sealant. So it really shines now. Paint's pretty well protected. Okay, so right now on this Cadillac, these hubcaps, so all the tires are brand new all around. These hubcaps, the video, it's very difficult to see, but these are actually very inexpensive plastic hubcaps. I then bought a little Cadillac sticker and stuck it on the center of the wheel. They're like that all around, so the hubcaps that are on here are inexpensive. The original hubcaps are in the trunk, so they do come with the vehicle. The problem is they're missing the little center caps, and I was only able to locate a set of brand new ones, so I did not purchase them because they were about $300. So I decided to go this route, and then if anyone does buy this vehicle, they could locate the center caps and put the metal wire hubcaps onto the vehicle. Again, so tires are all brand new. Okay, so now for the imperfections, I don't know how well this video will capture it, but the pinstriping is a little worn down right here, and I would say the rest of it is pretty solid. The only other kind of imperfection when the as it comes to the pinstriping is on the trunk, also a little bit worn down. All the emblems are intact. This is a limited edition. The trunk latch does work. There's also a trunk release button in the glove box. The power antenna does not work. The radio does, the cassette player does. However, the antenna does not go up and down on its own. So I usually just leave it up. That way, if I want to listen to the radio, it works. As I said, the roof is brand new. By brand new, I mean it's been done in the past 2 months. And this is basically how this Cadillac came. It had this chrome accent piece, and then there's another one that runs around here. As far as the way that the roof was done, there are a few imperfections at the kind of seam, if you will, where you do see some of the old residue glue that is between the vinyl top and the actual metal deck lid. Up here it's a much snugger, much more of a snug seal. However, there is again a little bit of the old glue that is now visible after the top was replaced. It's not too bad. Some might not even really notice it, but it's one of those things that I would like to disclose. So then, following the pinstripe, it's actually good here, so nobody must have been using this door as much as the other one. There are some scuffs on the mirror. This door is pretty solid. There is some oxidation on the horizontal surfaces of the gray trim that is basically all around. The video does not catch it well. It may look like it's dirt, but it is kind of oxidation. Should be relatively inexpensive to have these pieces pulled off and touched up. That oxidation does continue over here to the front of the bumper, and then right here as well. And again, the camera is not capturing it that well. It's actually a little, it's not bad, but it's, there we go. Okay, I think the camera is capturing it pretty well now. While we're here, front passenger side headlight does have a crack in it. They do work, blinkers work, all the lights work, but this one is cracked. So you got the gold Cadillac emblem. This headlight's in good shape. And then same thing here, you got that oxidation or the clear coat. It is kind of peeling. I think you could actually scrape it off if you wanted to. You got a bumper that is in good shape. There's a little nick right there. There's a little small nick right there. I had a little custom-made plate made for it, 1990 Cadillac. There is a little chip slash, kind of a hard chip, like a decent rock hit it right here. Looking at the hood, there's a small PDR-able little dent right there. There's no way I can capture it with the camera, but it is there. It's very minor, again, very easy to not even notice. Some of the gold trim pieces are showing a little bit of wear, so the gold is wearing off. That's true for the one on the other side as well. Over to this mirror, again, you got some chips right here. This chrome trim piece, those are new all around on the vehicle. When this was re-glued, this fell off. It was not done perfectly. There's a little bit of glue right there and right there. There is a scratch right here on the lower trim there. Another little piece of paint missing right there. And then on this side where you got this wheel well, there is a little bit of imperfection damage right there. So on the other side it's perfect. You can't really see it even from here, but it is something that's there. Okay, so there's a little scratch right here. These plastic pieces, which sometimes tend to fall apart, are in perfect shape on this car. I believe they're original. Car was obviously garaged its entire life. And there's a little bit of a scratch on the bumper right there. You see those little dots, like something scraped up against it or something. Someone backed up into something here. Okay, so there's a little bit of area here, but it's on there pretty solid. There is a crack right here. This is supposed to be one flush piece, but it is cracked. These are available on eBay. You could usually find them if it's something that you would want to replace. So the body's pretty solid on the car. Little tiny scratch right there. And I'm doing my best to capture as much of the scratches as possible, but it is possible that maybe we miss something as we go over it. Okay, so there's the roof. Paint again is in excellent shape. The windshield has rock chips on it, and there's one actually that's on the other side, which I am going to go get filled because it needs to be filled. The rear view mirror has fallen off, and I will get that reattached when I get the chips filled. The windshield wipers are new. Everything is pretty solid, or actually I'd say very solid here. Here is where the blemish is. There's no way I could capture it, but if you follow my finger like this inside the outline that I just made, is a poorly patched paint job. No way I can capture it for you, but it does stand out, and under certain lighting you could see it. I suspect that this door has been repainted. I'm not an expert, but it appears to me when you look very closely, this door has been, I believe, repainted at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like if it was repainted at some point, then this would have looked newer, but I'm just not sure. There's a little bit of, this is an Arizona car. Okay, this comes off. That's actually glue. That's not even, I thought it might have been rust. The only trace of rust that I could find anywhere is on this rear bumper. This chrome is chipping right here, and it is rusty looking, but again, the car is perfectly rust free. There's the underside of the car. Okay, so we'll walk around the car one more time, and then that will conclude our video. Okay, there we go. All right, and I apologize. I know these videos tend to be very bumpy, but that's cell phone video for you. Okay, so 1990 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Okay, and this will be the end of the video. This is the first video I'm making. My cell phone is out of storage, so I will do a test drive video and an interior walkthrough as well. But in the meantime, here is the video of the 1990 Cadillac Coupe DeVille.